बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बर्हापीडं नटवरवपु कर्णयो कर्णिकारं बिभ्रद्वासः कनककपिशं वैजयन्तीं च मालां रन्ध्रान्वेन रथरसुधया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दम् वृन्दारण्यं स्वपदरमणं प्राविशद्गीतकीर्तिः। नमः कमलनाभाय, नमः कमलमालिने, नमः कमलपादाय, नमस्ते कमलेक्षणे। यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्ध्वं देवमात्मा बुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय। प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, महानुभाव, दिव्यात्माओं, dearest devotees of the Supreme Lord, the Divine Souls. First, let me say Radhe, Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam, my humblest prostrations to all of you. Again, want to welcome everyone to Radha Govind Dham in Dallas, Texas, as we continue with Divine Communal Association. Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu was only the fifth original Jagat Guru, Mool Jagat Guru, and supreme spiritual master in the present age. Wrote many divine books, Prem Siddhant, Prem Ras Madhuri, Braj Ras Madhuri in 4 parts, Yugal Shatak, Yugal Ras, Bhakti Shatak, Shama Sham Geet, Radha Govind Geet, etc. He delivered millions of divine discourses, clarifying the Vedas, Puranas, all the scriptures. composed and sung thousands of divine composition, pad, bhajan, kirtan, etc. One of the books, divine books you reveal, Prem Ras Madhuri, Prem Ras Madhira, Prem Ras Madhira contains 1008 pads, divine composition, containing all the divine Vedic philosophy of all the Vedic scriptures, Vedas, Puran, Mahabharata, Gita, Ramayana, etc. All the divine pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna, the cowards and the gopis. Today we are going to listen to one of his divine composition from Prem Ras Madhira, Siddhant Madhuri, part number 20. We'll sing a little bit and then we will listen to some explanation. In my capacity is what he has helped me to understand. Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, of course, is my Guru. And in the capacity he has helped me to understand, that capacity I will try to explain. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman Bhagyo mohi yuga yuga te yate Bhagyo mohi yuga yuga te yate अब सावधान हो जाए. Now let's try to be very attentive and listen very carefully. The devotee is saying, he's speaking to the mind, Ajuman Dekhahum Shakti Tihar. O mind, today I'm going to see how powerful you are, how much power you have. Shakti. Why is the person speaking to the mind? Because most important is the mind. The most important thing is the mind. This mind is material. Maya is a product of Maya. And mind is also called Maya. Mind is not us. Yet this mind is extremely important. Why? Man eva manushyanam karnam bandha mokshayoh. Brahma Bindu Upanishad. Second mantra. Man, the mind, ev, alone, manushyanam, human beings, karnam is the cause, bandhan, bondage, moksha, liberation. Ved is saying, the highest authority are the Vedas. The Vedas are saying, and the most important section of Ved is Upanishad. Ved is saying, the mind alone is the performer for action. It is the cause of bondage as well as liberation. This mind will take us to heaven, Swarg. This mind will give us this material world. This mind will take us to hell. And the same mind will take us to Bhagavan. All the responsibility lies with the mind alone. This is why the rishis and munis have taken hold of the mind. Atma kuch nahi karte. The Atma doesn't do anything. Akarta doesn't do anything. Atma, the soul who we are, doesn't do anything. All responsibilities lies with the mind alone. This is why the devotees say is speaking to the mind. Number one. Number two. Why? To thagyo mohi jug jug te yate. From uncount yuga yuga. Yuga has many meanings. There are 4 yugas. This world goes in a cycle of Chaturyug, 4 yugas. Satyug, Tretayug, Dwapar, Kalyug. The entire cycle, one Chaturyug, 4,320,000 years. Chaturyug. So you go. And this has been happening from uncountable lifetime, this cycle. So from time infinity, we the individual souls are also eternal, unborn. Gya gyau dva vaja visha nisha vaja yeka bhokti bhogyata yukta anantaschatma vishwarupo yakarta tayam yada vindate brahma me tat. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 1 verse 9. The Vedas say, just as God is Aj, the supreme power we call Brahma, God, Bhagavan, is Aj. Aj means unborn, eternal, beginningless. Never had a beginning, will never have an end. In the same way, the Jivatma, the individual soul, who we really are, is also Aj. Gyagya Dvavaja. Dvavaja. Both God as well as Jivatma are Aj. Unborn, eternal, beginningless, never had a beginning, will never have an end. So from time infinity, O mind, you have been deceiving me. Dhoka. So this proves, what does it prove? Ho pure thagahar. That you are an expert when it comes to deceiving. Expert deceiver. For beginningless time. And you haven't given up. How come the mind is deceiving us? Mohi thagi nahi kachu dhan payo raha to yehi vyapar. The mind is looking for something. We all are looking for something. Dhan. Dhan means wealth. But dhan here doesn't mean wealth of money. It means wealth of happiness. Sukh, anand. We, the individual souls, are part, fraction of happiness. Mamaivansho jivaloke jivabhutah sanatanaha. Chapter 15, verse 7, Gita, Shri Krishna says, the individual souls are eternal part, fraction of Him. And it's a natural law that every part, every fraction has a natural love for the whole and wants to become one with it. All rivers naturally flow to the ocean, being a fraction of the ocean. If you look at the flame of a fire, it naturally rises upwards. Why? Because it's a fraction of the sun. In the same way, we, the individual souls, being eternal fraction of Sri Krishna, love and want only Sri Krishna. Loke nahi savidyet yonaram anubrataha. Valmiki Ramayana. The great Saint Valmiki Ji Maharaj says in the Valmiki Ramayana, it is impossible to find an individual soul that does not truly love and want only God. It's very strange. Because we know there are people who pray to God, they worship God, they go mandir, etc. Maybe they're not going for the right thing, but they believe there's somebody called God. And there are people who don't believe in God, the atheists, non-believers. They will even try to stop others from taking God's name. So how can that great Saint Valmiki make such a statement that it's impossible for anyone not to love God, not to be a devotee, a believer, asking? Is he lying to us? No. No saint lies. We have to understand who or what is Sri Krishna. The Vedas tell us, Anando Brahmeti Vajana Ananda Deva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante Anandena Jatani Jivanti Anandam Prayantabhisam Vishanti. Taittiriya Upanishad, chapter 3, verse 6. It's very much to say, Shri Krishna is Anand, the bliss, happiness. From bliss alone, the entire universe comes into being. Bliss is that by which we are sustained. Bliss is that into which we merge after death. So Shri Krishna is happiness, bliss. And Because it's a natural law that every part, every fraction has a natural love for the whole and wants to become one with it. And we are eternal fractions of Sri Krishna. It means we love and want only Sri Krishna. And because Sri Krishna is happiness, that's why we all want only happiness. We cannot want anything else. Even the person who is saying, I don't believe in God. You people are crazy. God, God, Bhagavan, Bhagavan, Krishna, Krishna, Radhe, Radhe, Sham, Sham, Ram. It's all people's imagination. There's no such thing called a God, Bhagavan. Okay, Mr. Atheist, Mr. Nastic, non-believer, do you want pain and suffering? Dukh? No, I don't. I can't take any pain and suffering. Little pain and I want a pain reliever, a Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen. So, okay, you don't want pain and suffering. Do you want happiness? Peace? Yes. Then you want God. We don't understand that God is happiness. It's okay. And don't call him God. Call him happiness. God has uncountable names. Ananta Nama Rupaya. Ved, uncountable name, uncountable form. So happiness is also a name. You can call Bhagavan any name. Ka, Kha, A. These are all God. Every letter, syllable of the alphabet is the name of Bhagavan. So call it happiness. So, every action we perform, they may seem to be very contradictory, very opposite. One person is doing good actions, giving charity, helping others. Another person, if he sees anybody happy, he becomes so happy, so angry. Khalan hridaya atitap viseshi jarhi sada par sampati dekhi jaha kau ninda sunahi parai harshahi manahu parinidhi pai. The wicked person, Khal means wicked. His heart burns. It undergoes tremendous torture when he sees others prospering, doing good in the world. Can't bear it. And he sees someone suffering, in pain and suffering, he's been accused, abused, insulted. He becomes so happy as though he's found a treasure lying somewhere in the room. So the wicked person gets happiness in others' pain and suffering, in given pain and suffering. The good person gets happiness when he sees others happy. Par sukha sukha dekhe par dukha dukha dekhe par sukha. They're happy when they see others happy. And they become sad when they see others sad and suffering. So, everybody's doing, everything seems to be different. One person is drinking alcohol, eating meat, fighting, quarreling, harming others. One only enjoying the world and the senses. One is taking drugs, cocaine, marijuana, heroin. One is very healthy, only wants to eat healthy food, sattvic. Everybody's doing different things. There's so much, if you look at the world, everything is different. Even two fingerprint, the print of two persons doesn't match. There's over 7.5 billion people in the world, population. And yet, the fingerprint of two persons doesn't match. There's so much of contradiction. And yet, we want only one thing. And that is happiness, sukh. Now, this mind of ours has deceived us. It's not that the mind doesn't want happiness, it's looking for a wealth of happiness. That huge wealth called sukh, anand, happiness. When I say happiness here, I'm not talking about what we call happiness in the world. We think that is happiness. Somebody likes sweet things, they get a rasgulla. Someone loves alcohol, you give him a bottle of alcohol, you drink it. So we think we have found happiness. Somebody likes money, he's won the lotto, very happy. Somebody has a brand new Mercedes Benz. I am so happy. Or we think I'll find happiness there. What is this thing called happiness? The Vedas give us a definition for happiness. Yo vai bhuma tat sukham, bhumaiva sukham, Chandogya Upanishad. The Vedas say, that which is infinite, immeasurable, eternal, beginningless, is called sukh, happiness. Once attained, it is possessed forever. You will never become separate from it ever again. You will never experience sorrow ever again. Have we attained such a thing in this world? From beginningless time? No. Today something is making happiness. Tomorrow we are sad. Right now we get something, we think I am happy. Next moment we are sad. And that same thing is giving us happiness, ends up giving us pain and suffering. Somebody say they get happiness in rasgulla. When they eat rasgulla, this Indian sweet, people are hearing rasgulla and water has already come into the mouth. I have to go, the lecture finished, I need to go and get some rasgulla. You eat one rasgulla, two rasgulla, 5 rasgulla, 6 rasgulla. Please don't give me any more rasgulla. You're getting so much happiness. Keep eating. Cow. I'll buy it, I'll give it you. You don't have to pay any money. Cow. No, I'm going to buy it. The same thing that was given so much happiness ends up giving pain and suffering. A mother has become separate from a child. The strongest relation in the world, relation between mother, not parent, but mother and child. strongest attachment. So she has become separated from the child. Maybe someone kidnapped the child, the son, or he got lost, something. For a whole week she hasn't seen her son. She's crying every day. I hope he didn't die. I hope someone didn't kill him, etc. All kind of thoughts are coming and she's crying. Someone finds her son and returns her son. After a week, oh, she's so happy. She runs and she hugs the child. Oh, so happy. So she presses and squeezes the child so hard. The child tarapne lagi. After a while, the same arms that is hugging the child starts to relax a little bit. It gets more relaxed. And then it comes completely loose. Now the mother says, Beta, my son, please go and play. If this was real happiness, the mother in embracing the child should continue feeling that happiness. Why did it get less the second time, even more or less the third time, and then gone? Now the child says, Mummy, I will hug you. Hug. It's a hot day, it's so hot, and I'm perspiring, and you just want to hug. Go and play. Down, kill him. So the happiness we get on the beginning, we can't experience it after a while until it becomes less and less and then gone. It's not true happiness. Nothing in the world can give us that thing called happiness. Yet, because of ignorance, because of identifying with the body, we have forgotten where the soul, Atma, identifying with the physical body, we have been searching for happiness in the material world. A new house, a new car, a big bank balance, nice food to eat, nice clothes to wear, places to see, to visit, handsome boy, beautiful girl, all kinds of things. Uncountable times we've gotten all of this. We haven't found anything. ये कैसे व्यापार है? If we got something, if this is a business, then it would have been a good business. When you're doing business, people who are business people, you get profit. Great. But you continue getting loss. What kind of business is that? Instead of we're going climbing up, we're going backwards. Because of this mind, we end up rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. Aakar 4,84,000 yoni bhramat yah jeev avinashi. Bhagwan Shri Ram saying in Ram Gita of the Ramayana, the Jivatma, the individual soul, is avinashi, eternal, indestructible, beginningless. But it keeps rotating, yoni brahmat, it keeps rotating in 8.4 million types of yoni, forms of life. Dog, cat, donkey, worm, tree, grass, devta, 8.4 million. Non-everlasting for some time, but uncountable times. And it's all because we listen to this foolish mind of ours. Iske sunte hai. Mind says, the mind says, you'll get happiness if I get this kind of mudaka. We listen. We do everything in our power to get this kind of mudaka. You got the mudaka, are you happy? First day. Second day, it's alright. The mind convinces us, if I have this kind of house, I'll be happy. This kind of bed, this kind of mattress, these kinds of sheet, all kinds of things. We keep listening. Shri Krishna says to Arjuna in the 6th chapter of the Gita, this mind is our greatest enemy. Sabse bada shatru hai man. And my Guru, Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu tells us the same thing. He says no one can do anything to us. No neighbor, no friend, no enemy, no family. No one can do us anything. Everything that happens to us is because of the mind. Yet we keep listening. So you are doing all of this. You haven't gotten anything. Kuch paya nahi. Instead, we have gotten lost. We have not gotten closer to true happiness. We have not gotten closer to Shri Krishna, to Radharani. We have gotten further away. We have gotten lost. Oh mind, you're such a great deceiver. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman. Oh, Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman. Mohi thagi nahi pachudhan ayu. Dhan payo mohi thagi nahi pachudhan payo. Oh, Radha Ajuman. So now the devotee is saying, oh mind, I'm going to give you some advice. Some good advice, please listen. It's for your benefit. I have searched a lot and have found a very wealthy person. Dhanik, bahut dhanik, extremely wealthy. Everything that person has is infinite, anant. Infinite power, infinite wealth, infinite opulence, infinite knowledge, infinite fame, everything infinite. The word bhag means 6 things. And one who has those 6 things to an infinite degree is called a Bhagavan. Bhag means opulences. So name and fame to an infinite degree. Bal, strength to an infinite degree. Knowledge, infinite degree. Virtue, infinite degree. Opulence, infinite degree. Knowledge, infinite degree. One who has these 6 opulences to an infinite degree, that is called a Bhagavan. In the world also the word Van, when put after a word, means the person has a lot of that. If somebody is very rich, Dhanavan. Balavan, somebody is very strong. Rupavan, very beautiful, etc. So Bhagavan, this person is extremely rich. I have searched a lot and I found such a person. And that person you can deceive easily. They're trying to deceive the mind of. I have found such a person that you can get all this wealth you have been looking for. You have been searching from uncountable lifetimes and you haven't found anything. In the material world, instead of you have lost. Instead of gain, you got lost. Instead of profit, you got lost. So now I have found such a person, very rich, very wealthy. And it's easy to deceive that person, to trick them. You can get everything from them. Sab kuch, whatever they have, they will give everything to you. Why? Because that person is Ati Saral. The word Ati means extremely. Saral means innocent. That person is extremely innocent, naive. Melts so easily. You just shed 2 little tears and that person melts. So easy to please that person. To Ati Saral or Udar, kind-hearted. They melt without any seva. You don't have to do anything special. I have found such a person whom you can trick, whom you can deceive, and you will get everything that you have been looking for. Who is that person? We'll hear. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman एक धानिक भगन को एक धानिक भगन को जो अति सरल उदार आज मन So this person is very well dhanik, infinite to an infinite power. And what wealth they have? Dhan about it praying. The wealth is called praying. It's the greatest wealth. And it's called praying, divine love. This is the wealth they possess. They possess all different kinds of wealth, I told you before. But the most important one is called praying. Kaham Sundaji says to Garuji in the Ramayana, Sab karmat khaganayak eha Kari Ram pad pankaj neha. Kaham Sundaji said to Garuji, it is the conclusion of all the different maths, all the philosophy, all the scriptures, all the saints and sages, all establishment have come to one conclusion. What is the conclusion? The greatest thing one can achieve, is Neha. Neha means love, pray. Love for the Lord, for Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Radha. Kari Ram Pada Pankaj Neha, for the lotus feet of Sri Ram. Sakha Param Paramarat Ehu, Kari Ram Pada Pankaj Nehu. There are four traditional aims of human life. Dham, Arth, Kam, Moksha. Desire for righteousness, that you will be able to go to heaven, Swarg, that's all you'll get by doing that. Desire for wealth, material wealth, desire for material pleasure, and desire for moksha, liberation, to merge into the formless aspect of God. Kalpasundaraji rejects these four. The Ramayana rejects these four. And says there's a fifth, Pachwa, which is the highest. And that is Kari Rama Pada Pankaja Nehu, to have love. Again, Nehu means love. It's from Neha. But in order to make that poetical form, Nehu. To have love for lotus feet of Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Radha. There's no greater wealth. Gaurang Mahaprabhu says, Panchama Purushat Soi Prem Mahadham. The fifth Purushat. So mostly people know four in the world. These four are all useless. For a devotee doesn't want these four. This is Bhukti and Mukti, these four. Bhukti Mukti Sprihayavat Pishachi Hridya Vartate Tavat Bhakti Sukhasyata Katamabhyudayo Bhave. Bhakti Samad Sindhu. The great Vaishnava Toshini, that great saint Rupa Goswami, he said in the Bhakti Samad Sindhu, Bhukti Bhakti means desire for the material world plus desire for heaven. Combined is called bhakti. And mukti, to merge into the formless aspect of Sri Krishna. He says he's calling these two Pishachini, Churai, demons, witches. As long as the desire for bhakti, mukti in the heart of an individual, Bhakti Mahadevi, or the goddess of divine love, prem, bhakti, will never come in the heart. Devotee doesn't want bhakti, mukti. Stays very far away. Do. And desires bhakti, prem. This is the highest. Bhagwan ne jal nahi dete. Shri Krishna doesn't want to give bhakti, he will give everything else. He says to Kag Basundaji, Kag Basundi Manguvar Ati Prasanna Mohijana Animadik Siddhi Apar Nidhi Moksha Sakala Sukha Khan. O Kag Basundaji, I am extremely pleased with you. Ati Prasanna. When someone starts giving too much tarif, they start speaking too sweetly, be careful. When I used to go to my gurus, Shri Maharaj is belovedly called Jagat Gurutam Kripalu Mahaprabhu. If he scolds and he doesn't look, it's fine. But when he starts praising you, oh, you do so much seva, some big trouble is coming. Some big trouble. Be careful. Kapasunti talk. Hey Maharaj, what did I do? You're giving me all this high praise? Are you extremely pleased? And you will give everything I want? Are Maharaj, I don't want anything, I have you. Devotees want anything. Or फिर क्या देगा? What are you going to give? Bhagavan says, listen, these are things that people desire in the world. They run when they see these things, run for it. Pause to perform miracle. Anima dik siddhi. Anima garima ladhima. Pause to perform miracle. This is most dangerous. People run when they see siddhis. And nidhi, great treasure. And moksha, the best of attainment. The Kag Basundaji taught, Maharaj, हमको मिले आज और किसी को. Today I'm the only one you found to make a fool of. When you have the correct guru, he will teach you the right thing. These crazy people we call guru in the world, they will tell you the wrong thing. When you meet Bhagwan, ask for money, ask for wealth, ask for foolishness. So-called guru. They themselves, they don't even know what to ask for. They're still convinced happiness is in the world. Blind leading the blind. But when you find a true guru, bona fide saint, hey, be careful. If you ever meet Bhagwan and he tells you to ask, don't ask for this these days. So Kag Basundaji, Guru had taught him. So Maharaj, you give these toys to those who want them. Ye khilona. Toys. There's something you have. If you really want to give, there's something you have that I will take. Bhagwan says, Bhaiya, what is that thing I have? You want me to tell you? So others will learn also. Kag Basundaji said, Avirala bhakti vishuddha tava shruti purana jehi गाव जेहि खोजत योगी शमुनि प्रभु प्रसाद को पाव अदेहु दयाल करिराम. Give me that avirala bhakti, vishuddha bhakti, nishkam bhakti, anapayani bhakti, many names. That's selfless love for you. In bhakti, there is no desire for one's own happiness. Once desired, you cannot get bhakti. Selfless. Aviral, Vishuddha, Nishkam, Anapani. That pure selfless ocean of love which makes even Bhagavan a slave to his devotee. That's why he doesn't get it. All the Vedas, all the scriptures glorify this bhakti. Great rishis and munis are looking. And only the one upon whom you shower your grace, they can attain. This is the greatest treasure. That treasure, Sri Krishna has uncountable powers. Out of his infinite power, the most intimate one is called Swarup Shakti. Chit Shakti, Swarup Shakti. This Swarup Shakti again is divided in three categories. Hladini, Sandhini, Sambit. Out of these three, the Hladini Shakti, the bliss potency, is the bliss potency of Bhagavan. Through this power of the Hladini Shakti, Shri Krishna remains happy all the time. In spite of having to sit in the heart of every individual soul in the infinite solar system, infinite earth of infinite soul, he sits in the heart and taking note every moment, and all we are thinking dirty, nasty thoughts. He has to take note every moment, yet he's always happy because of this Hladini Shakti. This is the highest. And the highest point of this Hladini Shakti, Hladini Shar Prem Na. Hladini Shar Ansh Tar Prem Na. It's called Prem, Bhakti, divine love. And the highest point of this Bhakti, this Prem, divine love, is called Mahabhav or Radharani. She is the very form of Hladini Shakti. She is the form of Prem, divine love. This is why in every other dissension of Bhagavan, the Shakti aspect serves Bhagavan. In every dissension, as Lakshmi is always serving Narayan, pressing his lotus feet, doing seva. The Sitaram, Mother Sita is always pressing the lotus feet of Sri Ram. Shiv Parvati is always serving the lotus feet. When it comes to Radha Krishna, Shri Krishna is doing seva. He is pressing the feet of Radharani. He is yearning and desiring to do the seva, to do charan seva, to serve Radharani. He's a slave to Radharani, all because of this prem. Radharani is prem personified. That power that makes Shri Krishna a slave. He says to Durvasa Muni, Aham bhakta paradhino yaswatantra iva dvija sadhu bhrigrasta hridayo bhaktai bhakta jana priya. Durvasa, I am no longer free. That thing which is called prem, bhakti, divine love, the devotee who possesses that ties me, binds me up with the rope of that divine love and makes me dance as a monkey dances to the tune of the trainer, I am no longer free. And so he's controlled. So, the one who possesses, she's extremely rich. Her name is Bhanu Nandini, Radharani, and she lives in Barsana. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman. Dhan bad prem Dham Barsano. O dhan bad prem Dham Barsano. And oh mind, devotee say, this cherished desire of yours to attain that wealth of happiness, true happiness, everlasting happiness. You don't have to do anything to get it. Koi shram nahi. There's no hard work. All you have to do is go to her one time only. Ek baar. Go one time means surrender. That's all. Bhagwan Shri Ram, after saying how great bhakti is, the only way to attain true happiness here and hereafter, he says, what do you have to do to get that bhakti? What hard work, what effort? Kahu bhakti path kavana prayasa jogana mak japa tapa upavasa. What do you have? What hard work to get bhakti? Bhaiya, you don't have to do yoga, ashtanga yoga. Impossible in Kali. You don't have to do makh, havan, yajna, jap, do in the name of the being, tap, austerities, upavas, fasting, nothing. Just surrender. Surrender means do nothing. Huh? If somebody come and point a gun at you, what do? Hands up. Surrender. If a businessman declares bankruptcy to the government, what does it mean? He can't do anything. If the army of a country surrenders to the enemy, what does it mean? They can't do anything. So surrender means doing nothing. कोई श्रम नहीं. The condition for attaining that thing called divine love from Radha Rani, Shri Krishna, is complete surrender. Doing nothing. We have to understand what complete surrender means. So I'm just lying down, I'm not going to eat, I'm not going to do anything. Is that surrender? No. As I mentioned in the beginning, the mind alone is the performer of the action. Mind. So Shri Krishna says in Gita, Mayeva mana adhasya, May buddhim niveshaya. Chapter 12, verse 8, Gita. Arjun, give your mind and intellect alone to me. I don't want your action. Surrender the mind, surrender the intellect. Given the mind and intellect mean, remember, Arjun had made Shri Krishna his guru. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prichhami tvam dharma samura cheta yakshe yasya nishitam bruhitanne shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapanna. Chapter 2 verse 7 Gita. After Arjun threw down the bow and arrow, sat down on the seat of the chariot and said, I'm not going to fight. He says to Shri Krishna, Hey Krishna, please guide me, for I am unable to decide on the right course of action due to the extreme bewilderment of my mind. I seek your guidance as your fully surrendered disciple. Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapanna. Completely surrendered disciple. You're my guru, I do whatever you say. Of course he didn't. But this is what he did, he said. So Shri Krishna said, Arjun, you're saying you're my disciple, I'm your guru, then if I'm your guru, you cannot question what I tell you. You have to accept. You're saying complete, fully surrender. If we accept someone as a guru first, you accept someone as a guru only if he is Shrotriya Brahmanishta Mahapurush. Or Shri Krishna says in Gita, chapter 4, verse 34, Jnaninaha, complete knowledge of all the Vedas, all the Puranas, all the scripture, Gita, Mahabharata, all the scripture, and is able to make us understand. Jnaninaha. But even more important, Tattvadarshinaha. He has seen Krishna. He's attained the divine vision, divine love, divine knowledge, divine bliss. Only accept such a person as guru. When you have found such a guru, now surrender. Tat vidit pranipatena. Shri Krishna says also chapter 4 verse 34. After finding such a guru, which is only happens through Guru grace, Bhagwan's grace, we can't find. Only when Bhagwan will shower his grace, then completely surrender the mind, the intellect. As Guru says, do exactly. Do not use the mind, the intellect. That's surrender. It's all complete surrender. And I'm going to give everything to you. Then we will attain that. So just have to go one time. Oh mind, just go one time. Surrender to Radharani. Surrender to Shri Krishna. There's nothing else. Surrender means doing nothing. Just completely surrender. and you will attain your cherished desire, infinite happiness. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman Shamanic Abhishek Dham Ho Dinu Shamanic Abhishek Dham Ho Abhishek Dham Jai Ho Ajuman The last line, go much more, but time is limited. So I'm trying to bring the gist now. In the last line, in the words of Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu speaking in the words of a devotee, that I may be extremely foolish, I'm very foolish, very naive, but yet I am wise when it comes to Naradi Vidya. There's a Vidya called Naradi Vidya. This is created by Naradi. Naradi Vidya. What is Naradi Vidya? Tricking the mind to go to Radharani, to go to Shri Krishna, surrender to Shri Krishna, surrender to Radharani. This is Naradi Vidya. So I am very foolish in the world. People think I am extremely because I don't care about the world. The world has nothing to do. But I am very wise when it comes to Naradi Vidya. In that if I am able to trick this mind, deceive the mind, make the mind surrender to Radharani, to Shri Krishna. Radharani, Shri Krishna, one and the same. To surrender to Radharani, Shri Krishna, then I will also attain what I am looking for. I will also become gratified. So this is the Naradi Vidya, that I am able to attain my aim by tricking this mind to do what it has not been doing from uncountable lifetimes. That I become eternally gratified. I'll be able to do that even though I am really very foolish. Dekhahum Shakti Tihar Ajuman Chatur Kripalu Naradi Vyakhya Chatur Kripalu Naradi Vyakhya Janat Janat Lagati आज मन बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय